I'm Cam, your host. Welcome. If you are new, if you're not new here, welcome back. We got
Right.
JP in the building cooking.
Yeah, Peasy in the house.
Yeah. What was your last meal?
The last meal I ate?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I had like a steak sandwich, but like a homemade steak. So like, I cut the steak up, made a sandwich,
How you like your steak?
medium.
That's respectable.
Yeah, I usually go medium with burgers and steaks.
I'm not gonna OD on it. I'm not gonna OD on it.
Sometimes I might do. What do you do?
Sometimes I feel like the medium well can be a little too well,
Right.
and I just hate having to do medium because sometimes the medium actually I don't actually don't want a medium. I want like a I want like I want majority of it to be cooked, and then I want like crazy. Okay, I want like moisture in it, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like I want moisture in it, but I don't want it to be like soaked in juice, if that makes sense. Because at that point, then I'm
Like
kind
a
of
happy medium of some juice, but not soakage. No soakage.
because if I order medium and you actually give me medium, I might be like, damn. And if I order medium well and you look, he kind of give me like well, it's like damn. Because you look, I would kind of rather
ask for medium well.
yeah
Like,
type shit. Like no real shit is
no,
crazy.
no,
It's
no,
crazy because it's like.
that.
But I get it though, because like they probably want cooks to know how to cook a rare and a well done, probably the best. They probably don't give a fuck about the medium well people, like because they look at it like fuck them.
If we get like 2 or 3 of them, fuck it, who cares?
They're like the half and half sweet tea people, like
Yeah, no Arnold Palmer's in this bitch.
I low key think I've been a place where like they're like yeah it's like they had lemonade.
How do you not do that though? Like, what do you mean you have sweet tea? This like I'll mix the motherfucker. Like
If they're the same price on the menu too, like if they're the same, like you could just have like half it. They're like, oh, well, I can't do 2 drinks. Well, what if I paid for it?
yeah, like well,
Yeah, we can't do that. It's just like.
All right, you can, or you're just like saying I'm not gonna.
It's like
let's be honest. It's not. I respect it, but like I'm not doing that. Like, all right, well,
it's like, how did you lie so fast to me? Like that y'all can't do that.
Can't do that. Like we're using the wrong ad to an adjective.
I'm not a manager getter, but like, go get your manager. Go get your manager.
I feel you. I don't know. It would have to do some. It would have to like really fuck me over again.
Because I need you to make it right.
Care that much?
Well, I really don't be, but
no. But sometimes you got to make a point.
Yeah.
To like, why are you being a dick?
Sometimes you have to make a point. Shout out the last Mexican restaurant I went to. Okay, look, fool.
We got.
I'm not like. I don't feel like I have any privilege. I don't feel like I have like any type of. I'm not like I don't. You don't owe me anything, right? But if I've been to a place enough times, I would assume not even okay. And then here's the whole ID thing. I just look at it like, bro,
you got ID'd,
but it's like if you didn't ID me last time, I'm not saying don't ID me. I'm just
no, that's valid. Did they? Yeah, you never been ID'd there. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And then actually on top of that, I have a digital on my phone, not like a picture, not even a picture.
You got like the digital ID.
I have the digital ID,
that's
right?
That's the real shit.
In the time before this, I'm wrapping up. The time before this, right? They took it, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, or they accepted it, and I was like, all right, cool. So the next time, I was like, well, if I don't have my physical on me, they'll just take my digital, just as fine.
They didn't take it.
And like, not only that, it was a different person. But not only that, it's like she kind of was like no, and I was like, it's not like I'm scamming like a drop. Like I'm of age, so it's like
scamming at all. Not even close to scamming.
It's like, but it's like when I even lifted up my phone, it's like she was. I was all right, cool.
Was it like an older, so you couldn't get a drink?
Yeah, and I just chilled.
You didn't have your wallet on you?
Nah, because I take like a lot of tests for school at home, so like, and you need like your ID to log or like like the whole like
yeah.
So like I really don't like taking my ID with me like places anymore because I hate having to take a test and I'm like fuck my ID is like yeah type shit, but it was on me type shit, but like man crazy.
I mean,
it's kind of crazy because like the precedent was set that was like
how old was the lady? You said middle age?
Middle to later, like
so old, like
40-ish.
She just wasn't fucking with it.
I just think she just wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah.
And look, it's no for like, okay, I can just chalk it up to you just doing your job.
That's kind of the same thing about the people that won't like do something that they can do, but they say they can't do it. It's just like, just fucking tell me you don't want to do it, and I'll just be like, well,
I think that's what have been the
I'm not
thing.
gonna argue with you. Like,
I think that's what have been the thing.
I don't care enough to like make you do some shit you don't want to do.
Yeah.
But if it's that big of a like it would be one thing if you literally could not do this shit. If I was asking you to do some outrageous shit that you don't have the capability of doing.
And it was max probably 2 other tables in there.
Like, what's some other shit to think? Like, the ice cream thing is always just the biggest example.
Probably think of anything at a restaurant. Actually, if y'all
I'm not talking about when I show up 10 minutes before y'all close and like that. I think it's like dickhead stuff.
That's not too much of a reach.
But if I'm in there, if I'm in there and I just,
charge it for sauces. Charge it for sauces.
Like you talking about like a drive-through chicken joint, or
but like going in though, like I feel like if you charge me and I'm standing here type shit, I'm not fucked up. I get it because like if your manager like right behind you, whatever, I get it. Like cool, right? But if it's like,
oh, you talking about you in there, you get your sauces. Oh man, if you don't got the Whataburger method, you a hoe.
I feel like
don't Whataburger just have like all the not like the,
but they can bust your ass for them though. They can. They're like 79 cents.
Well, don't people be grabbing them? Am I tripping?
Oh, hold on. You mean like from the counter?
I swear I thought
you can low key finesse from the counter like after you get your food at Whataburger. Like get your food.
Does Whataburger have the little ketchup things? You put the little cup in front of them and get extra ketchup.
Well, they got the ketchups on that tray, but I don't think they have sauce on that tray. They got like salt and pepper and shit.
Okay, you're right. You're talking about like I'm tripping. I guess I was.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking like ranch, like barbecue shit like that.
Yeah, no,
like
they just had
I feel like if I'm standing,
usually you just ask for them.
Yeah, like I feel like if I go to a place and I get like it's policy, like charge me 39 cents, 49 cents. But I feel like if you actually charge me for them, I'm not gonna look at you any different. But in the way I am, I kind of am. Fuck you. it's kind of fuck you. But we just
what you need. What's the 59 cents go for?
And like I said, if your manager's behind you and they just like watching you, type cool.
That's one thing, yeah, for sure.
But if
I won't even ask you
if it's Wendy's food, like if it's Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's cool, whatever. Like this not y'all. Like if this is Wendy's or Crystals, bro, like what? Nigga,
but the other place, are you saying because like
I give them a pass because they're more strict or like more on there.
But I feel like Chick-fil-A, they give you like they aim to please. Like that's one thing I think Chick-fil-A.
That's facts. Yeah, you're right.
Like, Chick-fil-A not gonna straight you on some sauce.
Yeah, you're right. Well,
that might be like shit.
I guess I'm thinking more like a.
Let me get 10 of them motherfucking Chick-fil-A sauce and like 5, and they're gonna be like, sure, no problem.
I'm trying to think of another place that
they might charge you if you get a certain amount, but like they're not stressing the sauce.
But like,
no, there are places that do though.
Yeah, like it's certain places that you'll just try. Like you went to the drive-thru and you hopped out, and it's like, hey, like
you know who probably charge you for sauce? I don't know if they do or not. I bet Cane's charges for sauce.
I was thinking Cane's.
Yeah, because you probably get like 1 or 2 cane sauce, but after that, they're gonna start charging you, and then
I feel like once you get a little too big for your britches, you think you can charge for sauces. That's all I'm saying.
You know what Cane's charge? You know you can buy the Cane's, like the butter bread, like they'll like give you like a loaf or however, like you can buy it from them. Like,
yeah.
Guess how much that shit costs, like per loaf?
How much?
It's like $14.
Is Cane's really worth it to you, or do you think it's just like food it is to this area? Like, do you think Cane's is like?
I don't think Cane's is anything special. I've had Cane's; it was better than other ones. Like,
yeah,
I'll never like.
You think it's just like they're like where it originated? Like, it's just. It's like how it is food to like the birthplace, it is there, Cane's.
Yeah,
you know?
And if you give Cane's to like some like motherfuckers up north, like you start bringing them up there, they might.
Yeah,
I don't think they really do drive through like chicken shit like that, or if
not quality.
Maybe like the southern variety.
They best bet like it's a Bojangles type shit. Like
them hoes are all.
I don't know how them hoes like. You would be in Tacoma, Washington, and be at Bojangles. Like,
I wish I had Bojangles stock. When they got them motherfuckers, it's like damn near Starbucks of biscuits.
They can really recruit players that way. They'd be like, well, we have this.
We got naming stadiums and
we
shit.
have Bojangles. We got a
Bojangles in the student student center.
We are in North Dakota, but we have a Bojangles, and then the students like.
I don't know how it got to that point, but shout out Bojangles because they really franchised the fuck out of that hole.
Big Bo, Big Jane, Big Jane.
They forgot where they came from. They repped it. They love that Carolina shit.
Yeah,
people know it's from there.
You got to rep the set. Damn. Damn. Yeah, North Carolina really be popping shit for real.
Shout out to Baby.
I was thinking like J. Cole, I think, right?
100%. He's not from Charlotte, but he is from Fayetteville.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yes.
Talking point A. Wemby, Luca Spurs. It was rumored that Wemby Luca duo collaboration was in the works this past postseason, but it didn't really work. How would you have felt about a Wemby Luca Spurs team?
I mean, if you had those two dudes at this point in their careers, you should. I mean, that probably guarantees you like shit. You kept them healthy for a certain period of time. I wouldn't. I don't know how you don't at least win 2 championships. Probably, maybe 3 at least.
Okay, okay.
I don't know. I missed this one. I don't know how the hell that's gonna work, but LA would have to get a haul back. I mean, they get. I mean, Luka and Wemby, damn near all you need. You just feel like that's kind of what like the Lakers method anyway. But
You don't think they would just like? I know it'd be a crazy trade. Would you say him signing that extension would increase the likelihood of maybe that being a possibility? Because maybe how would you feel about that?
yeah, I mean, that shit would be a. I mean, that's a crazy duo.
You send De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, or something. Some picks.
You definitely sending Castle. You probably sending the cat you drafted this year.
I guess the Lakers could tax the Spurs more because they'd be contending at that point. So I guess you could give them a contend tax, but I don't.
This also only I feel like is like considered if LeBron gets. I mean, I don't know if this could happen this next year unless like LeBron. Because let's say LeBron gets like it hadn't happened. Like if LeBron got hurt theoretically,
Mhm.
and it's just Luka for the year, and you're like, all right, that's cool. Like, we'll get Bron back at some point or whatever. But say you lose it, like say like the team it's not working, and you suck in the West. Then I think maybe it becomes a possibility because then I'm like, all right, well, I could get a lot back for Luca. This would just be the Lakers completely resetting. Though they would never probably do this
I think so,
because you
but
could trade LeBron too. I mean, when he's like,
nobody really thought they would trade AD before LeBron. I mean, if you ask me who would have thought or who would have gotten, I would have said AD just because he's more of a tradable asset in the career. But
yeah, and LeBron's like
realistically, like nobody would have thought.
LeBron's never been traded.
Yeah,
I don't know. He probably wouldn't go over very well with that.
nah.
Yeah,
The league shuts down for 30 days until it gets sorted out.
I don't really know if I have been traded. I'm kind of like,
But like to your point though, like I mean, if they're willing to trade AD for Luka,
I don't think it's. I just think it would take something because I just think like if they're doing well, I don't see why you would trade them.
100%,
But if it goes south, and maybe LeBron doesn't have to be hurt, maybe it just doesn't work.
which happens.
Yeah, and LeBron wants to like, as they say, they're just 100% not. It looks like there's just no chance they're gonna make the playoffs.
Mhm.
It's probably an unlikely scenario, but this is where I'm just trying to see how they could trade him to a rival team in the West. But if shit gets bad,
You would get more for
you
him.
can get a lot back for LeBron on a contender, and it's probably last season, maybe one more, like close to it.
Well, I guess
Maybe depends on where he goes. He might do a 1 year, even then that's his last year, but he's on a winner.
I'll get the talking point B, but I guess I'll look at it like this from a team building standpoint. I guess it would be easier.
I mean, if the Spurs could do it, I would. I mean that duo is
Because if the team didn't work, in a sense, it'd be easier to move. It'd be easier to move Luca and get something for Luca, and then put it around LeBron next season and see where it goes.
Do you really want to do that with a 41-year-old LeBron?
But what I was thinking was, it's like because, like you said, you really can't trade LeBron, so it's really not really even an option.
I think you could trade LeBron theoretically. I think you would only trade LeBron if he wanted to be traded, and it was to a team that was going to have a chance to win that year, and he was still playing semi-decent basketball. Oh, somebody would overpay for LeBron.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like somebody you could get.
But I feel like it'd be like a handshake and
Not like
leave it
a
almost. I don't even think it'd be like a trade. I feel like it'd just be like I want to go here and like.
yeah, you and I feel like what you would get back is probably the best young prospect on that said team that's not like a star or a star yet.
It's just
That's what you have to
crazy.
target.
It's this is a wild take. It's just crazy because I think it's just easier for them to. It sounds crazy. It would be easier for that trade to happen for Luca to end up in San Antonio than for like Luca for the LeBron to end up anywhere else.
You think it's just not he just not with the trade and shit.
And it's just I think they don't want to poke not necessarily a bear. I just don't think they would even.
Yeah,
It'd be like
what if
a lot
LeBron
more.
came to them though? They would 100% trade
I
LeBron.
think if LeBron comes, that's a different story because it's like
I don't think it's out of the picture. If the Lakers aren't like contending, like he's
because if
got one
LeBron
shot of
comes to you,
winning.
then like it's a wrap
Yeah,
because it's like.
I think that's very much a possibility. I
But
really do.
where LeBron being LeBron and like him kind of knowing it's like if he went to where he went, I
And
mean,
it would also be crazy to
it'd have to be a
trade.
shoe in.
It would be crazy to trade Luka because that would make no sense as to why you traded Anthony Davis at that point.
Well, maybe they might hear rumors about Luca maybe wanting to maybe not feeling too fond of LA because he didn't really.
So maybe then Luka's just never going to be fond of anywhere at that point. 'Cause if you do that with two fan bases, oh, good luck.
Well, I say that because the Lakers could then use the angle of saying, we just wanted to beat him to the punch of the whole trade request, get more of a maximum value for him versus like a diminished value. Because once a player asks out, it kind of like diminishes that leverage that
How bad would it have to be for him to like not want to be in LA? I'm just being realistic.
I think the thing what sucks for LA is it's like he never signed with LA, so it's like they don't know how much he likes them or doesn't. To be honest, like he just playing because he hasn't really been with them long enough to
Yeah, I mean, he
sustain.
definitely. I mean, he should have never been traded from Dallas in the first place. Like,
Because I think that's the reality. It's like we knew he liked Dallas. I mean, but like
well, I mean, and genuinely, you just don't like.
it's like with this player empowerment era, unless a player actually like told you like or I guess chose to come to a place, you really can't like assume that they're like gung ho in their situation.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because it's especially until it's like they have their own opportunity. Because once they have their own opportunity, then you really know like how they actually feel. Um, I just say that with Luca because it's like shit. Luca might be like shit. I mean, fuck y'all. Like, I mean, I don't owe much to y'all because it's like I hoop here. Y'all don't
Yeah, I
appreciate
mean,
me.
he could take it. I don't know if he's going to do that, but you get more of
True,
an
true.
entitlement to do that approach
Yeah,
when you are traded to a place that and you were just if you're unexpectedly traded and it because that can I mean that shit affects everybody's livelihood too because it's like damn like
and it make you look at the league different too. I would assume.
I mean because Luke ain't had no plans of going nowhere. I mean hell if they went to free agency with I mean unless shit went real sour which I doubt it would have if they would have played these next couple years out I'd like to think Luka would probably maybe even they get that deal done before it even hits like big free agency period. Like he was gonna be in Dallas, and then that shit happens. Like it definitely make you look at the league like
It
ain't
does.
nobody fucking
And I think that's kind of why like shit. I mean, if it would kind of make sense for him because it would be like not a linear move, but it would kind of be an upgrade ish. Because
oh it's a San Antonio.
yeah,
Oh, better for his championship potential for sure.
I mean, I know like
You're
maybe
literally getting
yeah,
the best individual player at the defensive position and the best probably individual player at the offensive position. You can argue Shea, but I mean Luca's got some of the stupidest stat lines in recent history.
but moving forward, like
I would be nuts.
what would you do? Do you? This is a hot take. Do you feel that the Timberwolves Celtics matchup could become a rivalry in the future?
Yeah, for sure. I just don't know. I mean, it's gonna sound like kind of pompous, but I really don't know if Minnesota can win like that.
Mm-hmm.
They never have. So, and I mean, they made it to what one Western Conference Finals. Yeah, they got beaten up. They got beat in the semis last year, I think. Or was it the first? No, did you beat the first round?
I don't know, man. The T Wolves might. Nah,
No, T Wolves played the Lakers in the playoffs last year, didn't they?
maybe
I'm really trying to lock in on this. They did. They did. They put belt to ass. They did. They did.
not big.
So they sorry. So you've won a little bit. If they can keep winning and Boston maintains,
They
I
give
mean,
Clippers vibes though. Like they give like, let's go
it's not
kind of
good.
far.
Not good.
Yeah,
That means you get like one conference finals. You got to at least give me a finals appearance,
but
man.
my
Give
question
me a
is,
little. Well, that's crazy shit. Give me a little hope that you could actually win a championship, make it to a championship series.
but this is my question for like teams like those not necessarily middle of the pack teams.
I
Those are
like the
actually good
Tatum. I
teams.
like the Tatum Ant dynamic there, though. That could be
Yeah,
great for the viewership.
I think so too.
No, it could be, but you got to maintain you're part of the bargain. You got to be competitive because one of those franchises is proven to be pretty consistent, making deep playoff runs. A little biased.
Yeah, I mean the T Wolves. What they have on their side is they have continuity and like good
Yeah, no,
good
they do.
chemistry.
They do.
So even though in the West it gets a little spooky, a little grimy, a
They're
little
gonna have to have some of them young dudes come along though, because that core ain't winning shit in the West. I don't think. And
and with the CBA, I mean, you can't really buy your way to a team, so they really gonna have
yeah,
to come along.
yeah,
But that's what a lot of teams are kind of hoping on, like in this date, like in this current juncture right now, like they're kind of hoping that their young guys can develop as fast as OKC's players. Because if not,
people gonna realize because I don't think OKC is gonna go in this dynasty that some people think it just
oh
has.
no, it's just gonna be like a,
But
a nice hub,
yeah,
like of
people have
players.
regressions and people get better, but like a lot of that is so system based. They have like perfect guys for the way they play.
Hmm.
You gotta when you try to duplicate those kind of things, you just gotta be realistic about shit. Because not everybody has the Jalen Williams to go with the Shea. And then for shits and gigs, they have Chet. When Chet's locked in, And then they got other pieces too, like
Yeah,
Caruso. They got Caden Wallace. They got players, Case and Wallace. But
you got a point. You got a point. Like
but
you got a point.
you can hope that they develop like that, but you got to be realistic about it. Like, you got to know if you got like a guy, like a legit guy, and then you just got to try to find a secondary piece, and then maybe you find that third piece if you need it down the road. But you got to have at least you got to have a guy. So there's like Zach LaVine's not a guy. He's a good role player or good like scorer in the NBA, but like yeah, you gotta have even a Brunson's a guy. You gotta have somebody to lead, like legit lead your team.
Brunson's a guy. You think Brunson's a guy?
Fuck yeah, it's the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean,
No, I mean I'm saying like, do you think he's like the guy or like a guy?
he's the guy on that team, and that
Yeah.
team has a lot of players making a lot of money. Like Cat was the guy in Minnesota, um, and Mikal Bridges has always been a. I mean, he's very bipolar, but he's always been like a at least high level role
And
player.
he's available.
Yeah, no, he plays for sure. He's gonna
Hey,
play. He may not be playing, but he's gonna play.
that's the thing. It's like from whatever profession you do, if you have somebody on your payroll and it's like they might give you very mediocre whatever, but it's like if you literally have that over everybody else, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, best abilities,
Like
availability.
best. You always come to work. Like he always comes to work. Like bro, I can't find a reason to cut him because he always comes to work. But the day he don't come to work, it's a wrap. Your shit's gone, buddy. Um, how would you feel about that 4 point effect going into effect next preseason, 2026 preseason? Do you think?
I don't think they'll actually do it, but
Yeah,
if they did, I think it should be sooner than later. So yeah, I mean, like 20. Oh, to next
yeah,
preseason.
yeah. Next preseason, yeah.
I think that would be appropriate. Or even if you want to get little head start on it, if you want to do it either in the G League for the season or maybe do it in the summer league next year. Just,
Mm.
that's I would say just do it earlier. You see if it's a failed experiment or not. You can. The thing is, when you make a rule like that, you can't change in the middle of the year. So if it's some egregious shit that just looks,
Yeah,
which I feel like I don't know, it'd be hard to make a rule like that. I think like I don't think it would. Um, I don't think that would ruin the league. But if say it did and it looked crazy,
which is
they'd have to
crazy
like veto their own rules and be like, all right, well we're stopping this shit
for the
after
people
the All-Star break.
that did say it would run the league. I just don't believe that. Like, it's just not that. Because somebody made a comparison. It's like that's like lowering the rim to like 9 foot. It's just like
It's not even
it's like, do you
close
play
to
chess with
10 feet.
checker pieces? Like, I don't know. Like, it wouldn't be that like significant of a
Lowering the goal in the NBA to 9 feet would be take way more of an effect than if they change. Dude, they already shoot the ball from the 4-point zone anyway. Like, if you made it 9 foot, you'd have. Can you
you have
imagine the
mayhem.
posters and oh my god, you'd
You
have
have
more
mayhem.
fights. Like,
You'd have mayhem.
let's not do that.
It is yeah. It's damn near good where it's at.
No funny shit. I'd rather them lower the goals to 9 feet in the WNBA. That's actually
That should be tough as fuck.
no. That would
But
actually
no disrespect though, and I don't want no. It's just like
nah. I mean, that's just real.
let's just make the shit
There
done.
are some women
Yeah.
or WNBA players, former and maybe current too, that can dunk
Mm-hmm.
and have even dunked in game, I think. But like,
Yeah.
they aren't like if it's at 9 feet, they're like you're seeing some shit that you've never seen
You
from
seen some real
women's
flushes,
basketball.
like some
Yeah,
real like.
for sure. You imagine Asia Wilson on 9 feet? Oh, she's punching shit.
I just
She gonna play like Bam.
I think the only reason that would keep it,
They're
if
not gonna do
I
this.
feel like it'd be a pride thing,
That's why, yeah, that's why they want to do it.
but I feel
But
like
if they actually were serious about making a
make some
crazy
money,
profit,
make some money. You see what I'm saying?
that's the first thing I would go to.
But
If I became the WNBA commissioner, I'm like, yo,
I feel like this,
maybe
like
you
shit.
want, but I bet the money talks at the end of the day because they always talk about want to be equally paid. Well, start dunking on motherfuckers and you will. Like, just watch. It'll be a
What
reverse.
y'all think about that? Like, would you rather the WNBA lower their rims to 9 feet or the NBA implement the 4 point zone next preseason? And to be
I
honest,
think just for play it safe purposes, I'll just probably pick the WNBA or the NBA. But realistically, that's not what I would want. I would want. I mean, could you imagine?
I I mean, I think they are like trying to renew their CBA like I think next season, this season. So I feel like that'd be a good ass bargaining chip if they wanted to like make it a little bit sweeter without having to add games.
Their commissioner is like under fire from her own like superstar players in the league about how shitty it is. So I mean, if they took that idea, but I don't think the players would do it because I think it's a private thing.
Yeah, for sure. Because then it'd be like,
But if
because
they're serious about their bread, somebody would break it down and be like, look, you may not like this shit, but
I
it's
feel
not
like,
really gonna.
and you right, somebody would have to come and talk money to them and be like, shit, if you want to go hoop in the Euro League or something, if you want to go hoop, like have team quality hoops and win, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit, them
do that.
players make more overseas. I think they do make more overseas, like when they go over like Australia or New Zealand or
And that's the thing too, because
Europe.
I pitched them like this. If you want to make real cash, like something, you want to make better Euro money over here without having to go over there, like, let's do this. But if you want to just go hoop, go over there or go somewhere else. But here,
Because I mean, at some point, your league has to turn a profit. Now,
or
it's technically
unless you're just gonna operate in a loss.
well, it's the NBA's league technically, so they can afford them to operate a loss. That's what's always happened, pretty much.
So I guess if that's the case, then yeah, that bitch ain't getting lowered there.
No, I think,
Because if they had to, shit, that bit would move.
yeah, they don't really need the WNBA to profit. I think
Hell no. If they did,
it's getting the popularity has already went way up. It doesn't necessarily have to profit. You know, as long as it's getting. I mean, now there were periods of time where it probably wasn't getting watched for real, and it wasn't turning a profit.
and I definitely do like deserve. I definitely do think the W deserves more attention and more
I
like.
agree.
It's just when it comes to the surface level fan, you have to give them like more to kind of hook them or grab them to keep them because they have to have a reason to like stay and watch. And there's so many other things to watch. So you just it's a competition. It's a competition,
Facts.
and you have to compete with a lot of other popular sports. Like you got to look at the W and be like, how much other stuff do we have to compete with, time slot wise and just popularity wise already? So it's like, come on, let's be for real. What would you think about Giannis and Jimmy Butler in New York?
Um, well, like for this upcoming season, well, my immediate thought would be that's a lot of fucking people getting traded.
I guess you could send your pieces to, like, let's say, Golden State.
That's a 3-teamer.
You send Jalen to
Oh,
Milwaukee.
okay, so yeah, who knows if this money would work? This is all hypothetical.
This is very, very hypothetical.
So Jalen to Milwaukee because it's the Giannis piece,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. Um, shit.
Because I could
You
see them.
lose Cat in this too.
I forgot the head cat. Well, okay, maybe. Well, maybe
You ain't getting Jimmy Butler for Cat, so I think the only way if Milwaukee get
you don't
Jalen,
think so?
no,
You wouldn't think the Warriors would.
not Jimmy Butler. That unless they just thought Jimmy Butler and Giannis for. Because you gotta think about it. If you make this trade,
Jimmy Cat and Michael
who
make.
the hell do you? Who the hell? Yeah, I'm thinking who the hell stays.
Oh, I'm thinking.
Maybe Anunoby stays. Maybe you can do it without giving up Anunoby.
I'm thinking you can keep. I was thinking you can keep Cat and Ananobi and everybody else just kind of like,
Oh hell no! Ain't no way.
because it's like you can kind of find some guards because it's
What?
like you have Jimmy and Giannis kind of already. So I feel like wings, like,
Oh, you saying they can just go? Because I'm just saying there's no way either Golden State or New York, Milwaukee makes that trade if
I just
all
feel
those
like
pieces. I mean,
the Knicks will want to keep Cat more than Jalen, knowing that Butler and Giannis, maybe, or like, I guess if they would have to give up Cat, then yeah, but like, I don't think that they would want they would want to keep Jalen if they had Giannis.
I just don't know if Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges is enough to get back Giannis.
I think it could be
Maybe if
if you knew he was
they
leaving.
have oh yeah, you know what? If they have the leverage,
That leverage.
yeah. And Jalen Brunson's probably under contract, so yeah. I mean, at that point, you got to make the most out of your situation.
And then that could help send more assets to the Warriors in case.
So,
But Jimmy
you still lose. You still got to lose. If you don't lose Cat, you probably got to lose Anunoby and Mikal. Because I'm thinking I need Brunson and Anunoby. Yep.
I was thinking Brunson and Michael at least, but I guess you'd have to get off of Brunson.
I think Anunoby is better. I want the better player.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's Bridges, that's not the end of the world. But I gotta have both, and then fucking Golden State. Well, no, Golden State's got to get the other.
Yeah.
And then you can muster out making a trade for Mikal Bridges for Jimmy Butler or some shit like that. That could theoretically work. So
And maybe Milwaukee.
You keep Cat. So you have Cat, Jimmy, Giannis.
Exactly.
Oh, we got a problem though.
What you think?
Cat and Jimmy don't really work together. We've seen that. I don't think.
So it have to be it can only be Jalen.
I don't think Jimmy Butler can play with Karl Anthony Towns. So
Do you think
you can trade Cat though if it's not working with Cat.
Well, that's what I was thinking anyway. Do you think Cat to Golden State?
Well, shit, at that point, I'm thinking if I'm New York, I'm overpaying. This Cat should have more value than Jimmy Butler at 35 years old. So that's why I was thinking.
Unless you don't believe in Cat.
Cat and Brunson, because they need a big man after Fred Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
Cat and Brunson to New York. Bridges for Butler. You probably make it work.
And this is all hypothetical.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, because this also depends on if Golden State's sucking it up, then yeah, they'll trade Jimmy Butler.
And Jimmy
If
might just be
York's
like,
sucking it up, they'll switch it up and be like, oh, let's go get. That's your only way these things happen. But I think your players that can actually, if the money works, you should have to get the trade machine out on this one. Is put that bitch in overdrive.
real Woj bombs.
I think it would make more sense positionally for the franchises for Cat. That's a good ROI on fucking Giannis. You got two All-Star caliber players,
and I think
and then maybe
Milwaukee,
you get and then we're not even talking about the picks.
You getting picks, yeah. I feel like Milwaukee would at least want like picks from the Knicks at least like 3-4 years later, at least.
Shit, that could end up being a fucking thievery if it shit don't work in New York with Giannis and Jimmy. Because Giannis and Jimmy is your championship window is like 2 or 3 years.
But it's like with the hell, I mean,
and then if you
that ain't bad though.
No, it's not, and I think it's worth making that trade for because you may not even have a championship window with your current team. I mean, they haven't made it yet, so I don't think you can have a championship window until you at least make a finals.
I think that scenario sounded crazier 10 minutes ago, but when you think about it, a few things happen or a few things like go to wrong.
This isn't like the most, but I just think that's what it would be. So I'm thinking, Cat, Brunson, some picks, probably does it, and then for the other one. Shit, I don't know. You probably got to like Bridges and like maybe like another guy to make it work.
Which is it's possible. You can
Hardenstein, is he still with the Knicks? They trade him.
They might chat GPT. We'll definitely do the part 2 of that trade scenario next episode for sure. And we'll see how it can lay out. Do you feel that Steph deserves a statue?
Yes. You're talking about for the outside of the Warriors Stadium or like from the NBA?
I guess for the Warriors Stadium.
Yeah, 100%. 1,000%.
What about Klay?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you probably even build whole ass Draymond one.
Do you think Draymond gets a statue or he just goes
what he probably does? I mean, they would all say, "I mean, I'll equal." No, like you don't win. The only series that I would say you wouldn't have won. This didn't even make sense because they didn't win it anyway. Was the 3-1 choke because Draymond was low key like their best player in that series.
What's more likely?
Hooping. I've never seen Draymond hoop like that, like consistently, and they lost. So like with them Klay performances, them Steph performances, you don't literally win without those. So those guys get like higher totem pole. He's important. He's the defensive guy.
You think KD gets a statue
in Golden State?
In OKC?
That's a tough one.
Why not?
Well, why not would be where he went, how his career's kind of played out since then. Why would be because he was an all-time great that developed and had a lot of success and probably played long enough with your team. So, I mean, let's think about it.
If you put Nick Collison in the Raptors and like shit, then
Kevin Durant put Nick Collison in the Raptors.
The Thunder.
They actually retired his number. Oh, you know what they might? Well, he did technically play like James,
but it's low key because he was just so part of the organization.
I'd be forgetting that bro was even on the rosters and he had been on the team for like 15 years, like
damn near since
that boy just sat at that hole.
But he birthed that bitch.
Shout out Nick Collison. He was a motherfucker at Kansas.
So I feel like if you throw somebody like that jerseys in the Raptors, we'll shout out, like very honored. So if he throws in the Raptors, then KD can get his shit in the Raptors and the statue.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, like you said,
he played. When did he go to the Warriors? In
15, 16?
No, it was after that.
I don't know. Was it
17?
Was it 17, 18? Or 16, 17?
Might have been 16. So anyway, he played close to 10 years in OKC.
Yeah.
Won an MVP. Went to the finals.
Brought a lot of light. A lot of light.
Yeah, no, Katie get a statue. Katie and Russ both get statues.
Okay, respectable.
Russ definitely get one.
I got another question. Do you think which one you think is going to happen first? Klay winning another ring or Steph leaving the Warriors?
What would happen first?
Mm-hmm.
I just too many things have to go right in Dallas. I mean, what would happen first?
He probably thinking like, damn.
It's probably but it probably is Clay though, because they could theoretically win a championship. Like they have the roster if everybody's healthy at the right time. Talking AD, Kyrie, Clay, Cooper Flag got to be playing. Like they have the roster to do it.
Damn, yeah, they do. It's low key.
I don't necessarily think it will happen. It's a lot of fucking question marks from a lot of questionable
And it's
people.
gonna have to happen. It's gonna have to happen quick
Within 1 or 2 years, probably.
because Cooper's gonna be on his max contract soon,
Yeah, it'll
or he's gonna be due for it.
I'd say you got like 2 to 3 years in that window.
Yeah,
But on the flip end, it would just come down to probably if Golden State got to where they had to trade Steph. And I see Steph. I don't think Steph wants to play for.
I think they would keep a G, and I don't think they would want to return for him. I think they would just keep him. I think they'll just keep him.
Yeah, I see Clay. That happens first.
That's true. Okay.
That'll be my fuck around. Dallas sucks, and so does Golden State, and they trade Steph, and that's for that. Then I'm wrong. So, but I don't see that happening.
Who's more? Well, what's this scenario like? Like, okay, Ant Man winning MVP
Mm-hmm.
or the Lakers making the conference finals?
This upcoming season,
Mm-hmm.
Lakers conference finals
Really?
over Ant winning MVP. I mean, Ant could definitely win the MVP, but he would have to be going like he had to put up some gaudy ass numbers, and they'd have to probably be winning. Because if they're not gonna give Joker's MVP as the fucking, well, I don't know what Denver finished this year, fifth, and so many conference, but they're not gonna give him MVP with the numbers he was putting up. You got to be putting up some unreal shit. I'm talking like 33 to 35 a game.
Yeah, I was about to say Denver closer to 40. Closer to.
I mean, 33 at least for sure.
And they damn near got to be number one in the West.
They got to be up there. They got to be like
really number one. Yeah, number one.
I'll say if Ant's averaging,
if you're averaging 33, you can do
33,
you can be second,
and they're first, second,
yeah,
right there, maybe even at third. He's getting a lot of realistic attention.
Yeah.
But what's the alternative? The Lakers just got to make the conference final. Mm-hmm. I don't think that shit's happening either. I don't think either of those are happening. I just feel like the Lakers got a more realistic. Because if the Lakers gel well and fucking LeBron and Luka look like there's something. I mean, I just don't see the future with that team. Like, I don't know what a Luka-led team without good other, like, they don't have any other secondary pieces. I just don't believe in any of their. I mean, do you like? I feel like Reeves is capped. Like Reeves is like cool, but he might absolutely suck ass in the playoffs.
Reeves is capped, and I think teams definitely know his bag, and it's kind of like they.
Like he's good enough to be a third piece on the championship team. I'm not saying that, but with one aging and one ball dominant.
It's just you just can't keep kind of strapping together that type of roster each year.
I just
and expecting
at some point they're gonna have to mix Luka with like another piece at post LeBron or a couple good young dudes or something. I mean, maybe you.
But where do you go from there though? Like say LeBron retires, and if you do, like you pair that because
so at that point I got LeBron.
Do they just save it for a free agent? I guess.
Yeah,
at that point,
for sure, and they'd get one.
Of course,
they get. I don't know if it wouldn't be as like easy as it was back in the day. Probably they may not get the premier guy, but they'll get a guy to like play with Luka. I'd say one way or the other. I mean, hell, just but getting Luka in itself is a miracle.
That brings me into this one. What crazy trade would you think could happen this season or this upcoming season?
I don't want to potentially label a team just because it's too. I mean, it's just I'd have to really look into a certain situation and draw straws, but I think Giannis getting traded it seems like far-fetched, but I think it's certainly a possibility. Because I just don't really see what they got going. But, I mean, What the fuck did they traded Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma?
It just, I don't know. Once
Middleton could still like catch a burner and get hot. Like that's like it's still kind of what happened.
I think once like you have like you get to this point with players in the organization and they're not necessarily confirming or denying reports, or not even necessarily confirming or denying, because it wouldn't even matter. It's like once the writing's on the wall, the organization pretty much just starts like shopping.
Yeah.
And I think once people know the organization is shopping, then the player kind of knows, and it's kind of like shit. Well, we on like shit because it's like let me know. And I think that's kind of how it is with Giannis. I don't think it's bad blood. I just think it's just
Well, I mean,
he also got a chip.
yeah, he'll get his statue and
For easy.
And he's one of the guys you never want to see leave, but you get a lot for Giannis, and if you don't have
And you better off getting it for him.
Yeah, you don't have the ability to like because you used to because the Dame shit didn't work.
No, it didn't.
And a lot. I mean, it wasn't working anyway.
And that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay. Because it's
at some point you gotta do what's best for your franchise. I'm not saying that it's trade Giannis, but if shit don't work this year and they're not like I'm talking, I don't trade Giannis if I'm unless I got multiple years of first round playoff exits. I'm talking at least 2 or 3, and I just see no upward trajectory. Like I'm not seeing any people come or.
I don't trade Giannis unless
that's when I get to the point where I might actually do it.
Unless he asks me, one, I don't care how many years are left in this deal because I just rather just do it sooner than later. 2, he has like 2 or less years on his deal, and I just really don't feel confident about
him resigning. Well, no, I think he's getting close.
Not even him confident about resigning. I don't feel confident about my roster. So I would probably be shopping him as I'm offering the extension, and as he's like agreeing to it, I would probably have him agreeing in. Because I would look at it like this, like we're in the era now, like teams then have to trade a player before sooner than later because they just want a return. But versus 10, 15 years ago, people didn't see that happen as much because teams didn't really they didn't have as much.
The money wasn't the same either. Like
so now, like when people see like they got traded, it's like you're gonna see it a lot more than you won't see it with the Stephs. But I think it's just more so that organization, they're not going to do that.
Yeah, you got to, for your franchise players to never, you really worry about them leaving. And this, we're talking, because I mean, hell, Kobe asked to be traded. Like,
you had
Tom Brady eventually went to a different, like, people you don't think ever would, like, nobody ever thought D-Wade would leave the Heat. Like, just,
honestly,
you don't have it in your head, but like, it takes franchise stability and it takes that. Well, it takes like a partnership. It's like I'm gonna fucking do my thing, represent this franchise, but like
y'all got to do y'all part though.
Yeah, and sometimes it works,
and sometimes
Dan Marino didn't win shit. He never left the Dolphins.
Yeah,
like Steph has won shit. Probably will never leave the Warriors, but
they both held up their parts of the bargain. Like when he got hurt, you didn't hear like rumors about them shopping for guards or like stuff like that. And he brought a few rings. He stayed off the news, shit like that.
Yep. And that's and
Dan to put us on the map too. So shit.
That is not always. I mean, hell. If I had
that's not all, yeah.
If I trade Giannis, if I'm a Bucks fan, obviously depends on what I get back. But if it is,
they ain't gonna be happy. They ain't gonna
look in a couple years and be like it was for the betterment of our franchise. You don't want to trade Giannis, but you've had enough. Like you won a championship, and it wasn't like you fluked one early. You watched him get built to ass for a lot of years, and they finally had a team, and they did it.
Yeah, Giannis brought you a ring, fool. Like. You
can't be that man.
Yeah, you gotta let him be happy. Like if you don't want to let him be happy, you're a hater.
Bucks won a modern day pro sports championship. Like that's forever. All that. I mean, they won a ring. Like it's
he definitely doesn't owe them. I kind of wonder what's next for his point in his career. I know whatever team that trades from, they're gonna have to send something to put Milwaukee on their feet anyway. Because Milwaukee, they ain't gonna just.
Oh no, yeah. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna happen, especially this year. but it does have to happen sooner or later.
Would you rather the Lakers get Joel Embiid and Steph like kind of makes that one last finals push, or would you rather the Lakers? Would you rather?
They get Joel Embiid and Steph.
Yes.
Okay.
Or would you rather the Lakers get Giannis? As constructed, or not as constructed, but
Embiid and Steph.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Embiid and Steph.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. It makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Would you?
I'd rather them get, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be in Giannis.
Okay, okay. Would you rather? Ooh. Who would you rather take? Prime T Mac or Prime AI? Prime Allen Iverson.
Tough one. Holy shit. Hey, that's my favorite player.
Who are you taking?
Prime T Mac or Prime AI? Man, it's a tough one because AI is my favorite player of all time, but I also really love T Mac.
No, I felt that.
Sorry. But if we're going off, I mean, there's just never really a situation when you take a guy like T Mac with his talent and his size and like all the things he could. I mean, he was like going toe to toe with Kobe, Bron, like he was like right there with him before the injuries. But I mean, AI is a legend. When AI took that Philly team to the finals, I mean, hell, you could argue in their state that AI was more like a winner. But the
More
talent,
dog in them.
I mean, AI was talented as shit too. He was just 6 foot, if that.
You damn near will argue like pound for pound. It's probably like
Pound for pound, you may argue AI is the best player ever.
or
But
okay.
I mean, just like if you're going like pure like
No, I understand.
like if
Yeah,
AI, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
because you would put like what Muggsy Bogues up there. Like I don't know, like
I don't.
shit. Like
I mean, that shit is impressive though. But
I mean, I feel like any 5 foot hooper.
I mean, Muggsy Bogues was realistically like 5'5" or some shit.
Wasn't it? It's somebody else I'm thinking of too. Yeah, Muggsy and
Earl Boykins.
or,
Earl Boykins was tiny as hell.
yeah,
But
strong as shit.
oh, for sure, like an ox.
But I guess at that stature, hell,
That's a good one. though. I like those two dudes are in the same era. Yeah. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, but you say you take T Mac.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, 100%. Okay.
For the pure, not that's not. I don't think AI is like far away. Like, I mean, their career, like you said, I think AI had a better career, but just the like what T Mac could do, his size, his ability to score, freak athlete, great handle, like just absolute bucket.
That's
He
true.
was 6'8". He's a big dude. He was like LeBron size.
Moving quick as hell.
Yeah, his prime. Oh my god, young T Mac is a fucking problem. Young AI was a fucking problem. They're both great players, but if no injuries occur, I take T Mac.
Would you rather bring back hand checking or remove goaltending completely?
Bring back hand checking, remove goals. So take the Euro look at with the goaltending, or bring back hand checking. I personally think that I like defense being more prideful and people actually competing on both ends. I know hand checking's like is what it is, but I think for the competitiveness of the game, I think the answer is the hand checking. Shit, if we just want to see points go up even more, yeah, take away goaltending. Wait, no,
That's interesting, right?
no, I'm wrong on that. Well, no, it would both be pro defensive moves
Yeah.
because you'd be able to block, it takes it off the rim, and
You can take hell of shit off the rim.
Maybe I say hand checking is probably more realistic because no goaltending in NBA, that would just be a monument because that's like the European style. So that would be a monumental switch.
Oof.
In like the American style of that.
You're getting snatched off.
Then again, your fucking league is dominated by elite Europeans. So if it keeps growing that way, maybe you fucking do the goaltending rule.
Low key.
Handshaking, though, I'd like to see that shit. Motherfuckers get feisty in this.
Low key. Low key.
Can you imagine the damn Houston Rockets with handshaking? With all them long, let's say, real.
See, if they were like the NFL and they just didn't give a fuck about their players, that's some shit that they'll put back in. Wouldn't give a fuck. Like they wouldn't ask. It would. They would. It wouldn't be like no like.
Dude, sports were played so much more. Like I know it's like obvious and common sense, but like just watching like even like late '90s NFL and college football, like the hitting them cats were doing. Yeah, I mean, you can't do that shit no more. Like they won't allow it, and also they already motherfuckers already be going to that injury tent like a bitch. Like if they was out there with Ed Reed and Sean Taylor, oh shit.
When I see them hits, I don't think any of that injury. I just be thinking of brain injury because it's just
Shit, I be
like
thinking all like
because I ain't thinking about the other extremities. I mean, you can heal them. Your brain though.
Yeah, no, that's very true. That's very true. But like at
I've
the
seen
same
one hit
time,
literally damn near paralyze a person, and it's just like,
yeah, you don't. I mean, and it'd be like, yeah, I mean, no doubt, no doubt.
who would you take for coach of the year for next year? Kerr or Spoelstra?
Well, he has a better chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess who has a better chance?
Shit, I guess Curry. I mean, well, you know what? If Spoelstra like had the Heat in the top 3 or 4, which I don't think that. I think that would be like a big ask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can make a case. But I feel like damn near every year they just end up voting to do it the most wins. Not every year, but like every
Just
other
about,
year.
yeah. Because it's kind of easy to.
Like, didn't Taylor Jenkins like? Hello, Casey. Can you stop? I need you to stop calling. I'm trying to finish something. Casey, it'll be 20 minutes when I leave here in like 10 minutes, so I'm 30 minutes minimum. She's on. Can we be able to redo that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What was
Yeah. So we were just talking about Taylor Jenkins winning Coach of the Year and getting fired.
Oh yeah. I think that's their barometer nowadays. They just go off of team wins.
Yeah, because Taylor Jenkins won Coach of the Year and then got fired. Like,
Yeah, that's the era we're living in now in any sport.
You know what's crazy? I think the Grizzlies have now done that with who the hell is the Grizzlies coach?
That is a
great. I don't know why I'm blanking on. It's not anyway.
Yeah.
But the Grizzlies have fired 2 coaches now. Like, not I don't know if Jenkins. I think Jenkins was like a year or so removed, but they fired Lionel Hollins literally the year after winning Coach of the Year, and I think they were the 1 or the 2 in the West with like the fucking grit and grind Grizzlies.
Some
and
people
then they fired Taylor. Like, how do you like? I don't know. That's odd. Like,
well,
the Grizzlies. I'm not stressing to fire coaches if that's success in Memphis.
I think I may have heard he may have not meshed with somebody.
Yeah, I guess it had to be Ja.
I think I don't want to misspeak, but I want to say like it was an internal thing because like the team was performing well, but I want to say it was something behind the scenes that like just never got cleaned up, and it was like that's the easiest fat to cut in that situation because it's cheapest.
Yeah.
Hell, with these players are making nowadays, hell, your coach could be fucking. Your coach could be I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of some coach that couldn't be touchable. But it's possible. It's impossible to be untouchable when like your best coach definitely isn't going to make as much as like your bench, like your 10th man.
Yeah.
So of course
that's the NBA money.
So like he's the first to go. Would you rather? Would you take prime Westbrook or prime D Rose?
That's a fucking tough one, but I've done this one before. D Rose because he could shoot better.
Russ did have a hell of a midi at a point, though.
At a point, but
Dangerous midi.
If anything, Rose I feel like became a better shooter, and he was already not like. They both had really good middies, but I don't know. Rose just had more of like a pure stroke. I felt like, and he was as explosive. I don't know. They were actually similar in a lot of ways.
Start bench cut segment. Let's do it. Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker.
Right now, start Tatum, bench and cut Devin Booker.
Steph Curry, LeBron, Kevin Durant.
Right now, right? Shit. Factoring in their injury history, probably start KD, bench Curry, cut Bron.
Right now? Right. Okay.
I mean, Bron's. I mean, they're all still playing really well.
Ain't that crazy? God bless them. I'm so glad we got them three. Cause fuck,
Yeah, I feel like Bron's. I mean, but Bron is also the oldest out of the bunch too. So I mean, it would.
my good bit.
Yeah, but they're all still. I mean, the thing is, the first two get injured half the time now. So
Yeah,
this is gonna be a big year for that star bench cut because all three of these dudes' health, I feel like, is a question.
you're right.
I mean, I hope not to be the case, but just with like the realisticness of how it goes.
The question is going to be which one of them is going to play the most amount of games. That'll be something to watch out for.
I think they should. I think Houston's in the best position with KD that they should just manage him. Like they just need to make sure he plays like 50 to 60 games and is ready to go in the play because they have enough talent to. I feel like overcome KD not playing more so than what Golden State has to do with. Because it's just Jimmy Butler and some guys, and then if LeBron gets hurt, the Lakers. I mean, so. I feel like he has less of the load, but like probably has the best ability of the three right now.
Okay. Jason Tatum, Kyrie, Trae Young.
Right.
Worse.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just as far as scoring goes, you said Jason Tatum, Trae Young, and who?
Kyrie.
I mean, Tatum averaged the most points per game out of the three. Well, I mean, generally he has recently. I'd say just pure, just like bagging ability. I'd say Kyrie, Tatum, Trae Young. Trae Young is a scorer, but he's also a facilitator.
Okay.
The other two are like Curry's somewhat of a facilitator. In his prime, he was a pretty decent one, and is solid defensively. But and then was semi solid defensively, and then Tatum has a hell of a scoring variety, but is also a facilitator and defensive guy. So they all kind of have unique things when it comes to pure scoring. I'll give Kyrie the lean and put Trae Young three and put Tatum in the middle.
Straight like that. I got one more before we close out. I got Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton, and let's go. Let's go De'Aaron Fox.
Okay, well, I know I'm putting third. So we're cutting Fox. And then, damn, Halliburton and Brunson, another one I went back and forth with. Shit. I feel like when they went head to head, it looked like Halliburton, bless you.
Thank you.
Like Halliburton was kind of, I mean, because you can't sit here and say Brunson don't have plenty of dudes to work with. He's got an NBA championship roster. I mean, I feel like, I mean, on paper at least, I feel like Halliburton, this is just in general, right? Both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he makes more of an impact. Now, it's just hard. It is hard to say because Brunson be like, the fact that Brunson has to carry the Knicks like that, I think is, but I don't think it's always for their best. I mean, when he's shooting the ball 30 plus times, sometimes that's not like,
Sometimes it's not to their benefit.
Yeah, 100%. But see, I don't know who do you get on in that case because like I feel like sometimes he be needing to do it. I think it's just on their sorry ass necks, but I think pure 1-on-1. Pound for pound, Brunson may be better, but in the NBA's role, uh I'll take Halliburton.
Respectable,
Tight though,
respectable.
it's tight. I
Not
don't
for
feel
real.
great about that.
I just line them up and you take
He
that.
just when they played in the playoffs, this is like Halliburton had the advantage.
Yeah, yeah. I would
And
take
I'm not sitting here looking at Seattle, Indiana's team and being like they're fucking way more talented because like in reality they just got a bunch of dudes that play really well in the system. But like if you just lined up them dudes individually, um, New York on paper should have at least two or three or five of the best players on those combined teams.
And now that Indiana doesn't have Turner either anymore.
Yeah, I won't even factor in his big useless ass.
Oh, and that brings us to the end of this show. We do appreciate you for sticking with us. Hang with us for the next episode. We'll have more updates, more fresh takes, more milkshakes.
Oh, he's been rhyming today, guys.
All the time, and
Yeah, I was
it's
wow thriving.
it's just natural, like that lemonade that you get from Chick-fil-A. It's been a pleasure.
See you another day.
Hey, what do you have for us closing out?
Um, say it's that time of the year, man. Y'all take care of the environment. We're gonna recycle out here.
Not for real.
Tired of it being
Yeah.
mid to high 80s in late October.
Yeah, throw your trash away. Guys,
Thanks,
remember, this is the Got Next Pod. Get out of here.
sir. Oof. My damn phone delays. That bitch felt like it was a real session.
Oh, yeah. Gonna see, gonna see. You hit me at like a really good time. Like, cause I was like, damn. I was just about to get like
I forgot you had classes on Mondays.
hell yeah. And it took every bit of me today. And the battery dying. Yeah, it's a sign.
You know more people for the ring.
It's a bit.
Yeah, shit. It's really this line. We talked about it 2 or 3 times. Pretty shit one of the days. But he probably gonna want to do something later in the week or yeah, type shit. So we can't.